I got this 2-pack of horseshoes at Tractor Supply 2 or 3 years ago, I think now. Anyways, I'm going to make a sun catcher for my friend. He has a horse barn. And I think they're around $10 maybe. They have different sizes. I know nothing about horseshoes. Just I know this is a horseshoe. So, since there's 2, I'm going to experiment on one and see how it takes solder. And if I can change the color with the torch and stuff like that. But also I need to see about how this is going to drill. If I can drill, if not, I'll have to figure out how I'm going to hang it. So I'm kind of hoping I can solder a loop on here, maybe hopefully solder up in here, and then just hang chain and beads from here. And see what happens. Come back when I've got some kind of progress. Well, I'm getting ready to work on my horseshoe project. I'm gonna make a sun catcher for my friend, and I have 2 of these. So this is the experimental model. I tried to solder like a jump ring on there, and it didn't go great. I didn't like the result. And then I tried to solder up here, and I couldn't even get anything to stick. I tried a couple of different flux. I had some heavy duty stuff my father made me. It involved, when he made it, was like, I don't know how he did it, but he dissolved some kind of metal in acid. I don't know. I keep it double walled, and I only use it extreme circumstances. First of all, I can't get any more because he's no longer with me to make it, and also I'm kind of scared of it to be honest. Anyway, so I was showing my husband, and I said, I think there's a fire scale on it, and that's one of the problems. So he took it on the bench grinder and took as much off as he could. And so I'm gonna see how that goes, and I will report back. Otherwise, if I can't solder, I'm not even going to attempt to drill. He thinks we could, but I don't really think I want to get that involved. I'll just do some kind of wire wrap here to hang, and then down here I'll do some kind of wire wrap bail dealio. But I would prefer to solder at least one jump ring on there. So apparently it's dirty too. Look at that. Okay, well, that's it for now. I'll report back. Well, I used my torch, and I've got this attached. It's not my best work. Not sure how I feel about it. Let me see if I can. I can't. I was trying to zoom as much for my benefit as for anybody else. I did some work on the horseshoe sun catcher I'm making for my friend. Decided not to solder or drill and just do wire wrap. And that's the back. And it's pretty sturdy. I did hammer the loops a little bit to work harden them so they might not stretch out. I don't know how heavy this piece will be. I'm thinking about putting a chandelier drop after a series of beads, but time will tell. And then these have to hold up the whole thing. So I was careful where the wires meet not to go too hard with the hammer, because that will weaken the wire instead of the opposite effect. So I have all these beads to pick from. Just going through them is exciting, actually. So I don't know how it's going to look. I'm going to use this beading wire and crimps predominantly in case it's outside. I don't like to use too much monofilament because the UV will deteriorate it and then it will just fall apart, and then people don't understand that and think it's your workmanship when in fact it's the materials. So I'm gonna mess with that for a while and come back with an update. I failed to mention that the wire wrapping was 20 gauge copper wire, so in case you're wondering. Hey, here's the finished suncatcher I made for my friend. I've got it hanging over my little pond, and it's real sparkly, and I don't think I'll make any more. It's kind of took quite a while, a lot of problems to solve, but it's pretty. I hope she likes it. It's kind of boho, kind of a lot, but kind of not. So anyway, get out your beads and make some stuff, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.